Hey, it's SexyJ. Quick and dirty time. Today's question type is the citation question. This is not the quotation question, guys. The quotation was, why did I put things in quotes, okay? This is, I'm actually using a quotation. It's an actual citation. So that's the difference here. And without going to the passage, I'll give you guys the quick and dirty way, the quickest way right here. The author introduces the quotation in lines 3 to 4, most like in order 2. The answer here is C, okay? Because what is the meaning there? Why do I give a quote to say this is an example of people who think or say this, okay? There are many people who love the new school buses. Let's look at this guy. He's a guy who loves the school bus, right? There are many people who don't like the school lunches. Let's look at that guy. That guy hates school lunches, okay? So those are all examples. So instead of using the word example, they use representative. That's fine. Showcase a representative viewpoint. So if you're in a rush, guys, and I'm asking, why did I use this citation? To give an example of a person who thinks a thing. So that answer choice here is C. And my key word here is representative or some type of synonym for that. So that's the quickest way to do it. Let's actually also look at the traps that they put in here. You guys see how long of a quote this is? Originally, I was going to actually just make this lines 3 to 4. But I decided, well, I'll demonstrate to you guys all the traps they can put in. So I made it like lines 3 to 14. Look at the terrible wording here, which I made because I'm trying to demonstrate how distracting the quote can be. I'll just read it for you guys right now. The rare is a scientist who has the forbearance to resist the urge to declare it's wondrous. Thus, the recent discovered DNA and the double helix have gathered many like moths to a flame, discarding the better thought out logical protein hypothesis in lieu of the fashionably new molecule. Nobody talks like that in real life, right? So when I get something like this, and it is not a historical passage, this is science, you're not actually supposed to interpret all of that, okay? That is not the point of it. So how would I know what's going on here? Maybe I did pick up on like moths to a flame. I think that's like a negative thing, right? Or maybe I don't know the idiomatic expressions. Or is there anything else here that is like easy to see? Not really. Oh, discarding the better thought out. Okay, that's a bad thing. And if you look here, too few, that looks like a bad thing. But again, I don't really know what's going on. I kind of get a vague sense that it's negative. So how do I do that? Let's actually look at the sentence right before, guys. Or the sentences right before. When scientists speculated that our genetic materials would transfer through DNA, there was plenty of backlash. Many were dead set on the protein hypothesis. So these guys hate the fact that it could be DNA. They are dead set on protein. Okay? So they like protein, they don't like DNA. That's their whole point. So what is the point of these guys? These are guys who hate DNA, they like protein. So what's the answer? C. It's showcasing the haters of DNA and the lovers of protein. Yeah. And you guys could see the trap answers here. A. Are these theories? Yes, they are. But is that the point? No, just because something is true, that doesn't mean it's the answer to the question. And B and D, look how they put in. B and D, look how they put in. Right here, actually, I should cross those out. The word question the validity and contradict. Why? Because these sound argumentative, right? So people kind of get a vague sense that these must be negative, and they fall for those traps. So don't fall for that trap, guys. Why do I use a citation, especially a long one? Because these guys represent what I am talking about. They are an example of exactly what I'm talking about, right? And if you go even further into my other quick and dirty videos about science passages, this is like a very typical structure as well, which you guys should remember. When this happened, there were a lot of people who opposed it, but guess what? The new idea was correct. So you guys remember that one from review as well, right? So leave in the comments what kind of concept you want to see for ACT reading, SAT reading, whatever type of reading. I don't really care. I'll do it for you guys. Study every day with SexyJ. See you guys next time.